First of all, Tim, congratulations
Thank you.
on your win. How did you hurt your ankle?
You know what? I think I might have stepped on the judges. I mean the refs. The refs. I think his foot. You know, in the second round, kind of twisted my ankle. I felt a pop. You know, on the top part of my foot. Went back to my corner. I told him, I said, man, I think I broke my foot. You know, my corner told me, they said, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to quit? What do you want to do? And I said, well, we're going to keep going. I caught my second win around the 6th. I felt a little tired, fatigued. Set in, you know, 4th, 5th, and 6th. You know, I caught my second win, and then I felt like I was carrying the fight, using my jab. You know, making Pacquiao miss a lot. You know, he stung me a couple of times in there, but you know, for the most part, a lot of the shots that he was throwing was missing.
It seemed in the first half of the fight you were staggered a couple of times, but not in the second half. Was that because of any kind of adjustment that you made at all?
Yeah, you know what? It's just my balance. My balance was off. The ring was kind of spongy. My balance was a little bit off, trying to elude a lot of his strong shots. That left hand is very powerful. But once I got, you know, started moving laterally, using my jab, it started to get a little bit easy. But I still had to be careful because Manny was just, you know, he came on strong in spurts.
And I guess the question there then, Tim, would be, Manny landed 100 more punches. He landed, I think, 34 to 19% connect rate. And I know you can't go by the punch stats. Were you confident? Did you feel when the final bell rang that you had won the fight and would get the decision? A lot of the talk in the pre-fight, people were asking you, can you win a decision in Vegas over Manny Pacquiao? Were you confident?
Yeah, I told you I can. I was going into the last round. My corner was telling me that I have to win the last couple of rounds to win the fight. Plain and simple. You know, my corner felt like I was winning the fight. I was controlling the action. I was using my jab. Manny, like I said, fought in spurts. Regardless of the punch stat or whatever. I mean, like I said, he missed a lot of shots in there. A lot of shots that, you know, everybody thought that he was hitting me with. He wasn't touching me. You know, you can look at my face. You know, I'm still pretty clean. You know what I mean? You know, he caught me, stung me a couple of times, you know, I'll be honest, you know, but, you know, for the most part, I just kept my composure and I used my jab and my movement and, I was popping them from outside all night. Thank you.
Tim, prior to this fight, you said that Kendall Holt was the hardest puncher you had ever fought. How would you compare Manny's power and how would you compare his speed to the other opponents you fought in the past?
He was fast, but it wasn't nothing like blazing fast. The thing that I like about Manny is that he can put his punches together like hard shots, you know, 3s and 4s, and they're all hard shots. You know what I mean? I've never been in a ring where somebody can, you know, throw, you know, 6 punches and all of them extremely hard. You know, this guy is very gifted. He placed his shots very well. You know, uppercut. You know, he went around, stepped to the side, right hand. I mean, he was very quick in there, very smart in there. You know, a lot smarter than I thought, you know, he would be. But, you know, just, you know, movement. I think movement, you know, he's more of an action fighter, or more of a warrior fighter. You want me to stand right in front of him and trade with him. But, you know, every now and then I would, and I'll get stung in there. But then when I get back on the outside, use my jab, I control the action.
Tim, what was we understand there was an exchange between you and Joel after the second round about your ankle, that we understand that maybe Joel gave you an option. Do you want to, and I guess Joel, you can weigh in on this, that Joel gave you an option of continuing, and you elected to continue. Can you privy us to what that conversation was about?
Yeah, absolutely. I just said, man, I think I broke my ankle or my foot. You know, I felt a pop at the top of my foot, and he just said, what do you want to do? You're in the fight of your life. You want to quit? I said, no. We're gonna have to go through it. You know, that's why probably towards the middle of the rounds I was a little flat-footed. I stood in front of Manny, and that's when Manny came on. You know, but then I just sucked it up and just kept moving, and I was able to land some shots.
Tim, the overwhelming majority of the media on hand here had you not only losing the fight, but losing by a very wide margin. That's the overwhelming. I mean, every poll here of everybody that's taken to this show. Is that going to lessen the joy that you're going to get out of this night? Is it going to take the edge out of the fact that almost nobody there are very few people in here think that not even was it did you win, but that it was even close?
Well, you know what, the funny part is there's 3 judges out there, and that's the way they judged it. So, I mean, what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? That's the way they judged it. My corner felt we was winning the fight. You know, I was controlling the action, but like I said, you know, there was 3 judges out there. 2 of them felt that I won the fight, and that's all I can say on that. You know what I mean? But we definitely got to do it again. I definitely got to go back to the drawing board. I know where my mistakes were in the fight, and I just got to go back and correct them. And I should have an easier night.
Timmy, over here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think you did very well for yourself, in spite of what people might say. Throughout the bout, you were getting hit with some solid shots. Did you feel those shots?
Oh yeah, I felt the shots, but you know, I'm in really good shape. I didn't go down. You know, most of the opponents that he faced go down or get hurt. But you know, I got hurt. You know, once in there where I had to hold. You know, he came with a barrage of punches, and but you know, I survived, man.
Your conditioning paid off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.